I mean, it's always something that you want to build towards to as a team, being able to respond and come out, especially on our home floor, and compete. Started off the game, they were really comfortable, weren't getting stops the way we wanted to. They were in a great rhythm, and we just had to be resilient practically the whole night and kind of weather their storms. And they kept coming, and we had to outscore them at some points because some of those guys got hot, got some offensive boards, but we were pretty resilient tonight. So.
Best shooting percentage of the season, offensively, was anything different? Or just a matter of hitting shots?
Just a matter of hitting shots and be like that. Just the waves of the league, you know.
You take on those young guys, Jamal and KYRIE, is that a challenge? Is it a challenge when young guys like Jamal and KYRIE play like that?
Oh, yeah. I mean, come in and off a road trip that they're on, they've been playing pretty well. And, Jamal hit some shots, and as well as KYRIE hitting some tough shots as well, and taking advantage of some of our breakdowns and being able to consistently stay aggressive, and they got things going. And when you get in a great rhythm like that, and then any NBA player will be able to take advantage of some opportunities that they necessarily don't normally see. And KYRIE was taking full advantage of that, and Jamal was playing with an unbelievable pace, and you got to give credit to those guys. So.
You're obviously going to have so much attention on you on the court, even more so when Al's not out there. How is it nice to be able to be a facilitator and have Jalen be able to knock down 9 of 12 and Jason be able to knock down 6 of 9, have those guys be able to come through and the defense is collapsing on you?
We need all of it. It's the same trust I have to have in them, they have to have in me to be able to deliver those passes. And, when we're on that same kind of mindset, then it works out pretty well for us. And even if the shots weren't necessarily falling the way we wanted to, it's just, when you give the right energy to the game, it'll come right back and it'll all even out. So I feel like it did that for us tonight.
Coach said it was an offensive game, not criticizing the defense, saying it was an offensive game. Is that one of those games during the season that you have to win this stage?
Well, I mean, it starts it's the initial start of the game. They got out to, I think it was 8-14 when Brad called timeout, and I got my hands down, and KYRIE hits a 3 right in my face, and for the rest of the game they were pretty comfortable. And when you do that to any NBA team and they're able to kind of feel comfortable in what they're running in their offense, defensively, then you're almost playing on your heels. And I feel like at times we were doing that, and we had to make up for it by getting some timely stops and being able to combat that with making shots on the other end, and us feeling comfortable as well. So when you're playing against a high-pace team like we were tonight, the key thing some games is to push it right back at them, and I feel like we did that tonight.
KYRIE, you guys haven't dropped consecutive games since that first back-to-back of the season. Does that tell you something about this team?
It's just our ability to respond. I think that's probably the biggest thing. Being able to do it just kind of without letting the same emotions or same thoughts from the last game carry over into the next one, and just moving on regardless of how anyone played. Individually or us as a team, we watch film, we do a great job of that, and Brad addresses us, and it's our job as professionals to go out there and hold ourselves to a high standard, then hold each other to it, and then as a group, it's our job to go out there and perform and put the trust in one another. So it's just the essence of being on the team and being able to just be resilient and just not let anything else matter other than the moment that you're in.
Being where you guys are over a third way through the season, where are you in terms of the expectations of this team going into this year?
I was pretty open with all the expectations. I think everyone else in the world did a great job of putting expectations on this team. So I was pretty open to whatever was going to happen, and just being able to deal with it on a day-to-day basis. So I'm pretty content, but obviously not satisfied.
You and Richard after the game had a talk to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Just well wishes or?
Oh yeah, I mean that's RJ, man. I mean we spent 3 years together. I think it was 3 years ago. Either way, it felt like freaking in an eternity with him. And you know, was crazy is that I knew RJ. I've been watching RJ since I was a New Jersey Nets fan when they were playing the Continental Airlines, and Byron Scott was the head coach, and been a fan of his since then. And you know, we've always had a great relationship, and being able to talk with him on the bus, and being able to be a young guy and learn from a guy that's been in the league for a while, and also, you know, winning a championship together is pretty awesome as well. So we're bonded.